played the segment flawlessly, I would have made it. But I didn't. I made so many mistakes. Holy heck. That was fine. Like, I don't need to time. I know I would have made it if I hadn't made any mistakes. I just made a ton of mistakes. If I had talked to the Goron immediately and not gotten off and on opponent again for like no reason, then I would have had enough in-game time to make it. Yeah, it's because both runs were bad up to that point, and then I tried playing it risky, bad idea, and it never works out when I play it risky. If the run was good, I'd probably play it a little bit safer and delay the uninvert. But as soon as the run gets bad, I'm like, okay, I know I can make it if I play this perfectly, and then I just didn't. Like, just getting back, like, on and off opponent cost me, like, 5 to 7 in-game minutes. That cost so much. It was so bad. And then not talking to the Goron cost me another 3-4. I could have had over 10 extra in-game minutes. Probably. Which I think would have been enough. Because, like, I was only, like, 3 or 4 in-game minutes for making it onto the ranch. And then once you're in the ranch, as long as your movement's good, it's only, like, 2 minutes to talk to them. Like, I would have had enough. I was so close. Like, you just need to get there. And I was already I was more than halfway there when it was gonna hit 6. Yeah, and I did have an untimed gold, but... I'd have to watch the VOD and retime the segment. There's nothing I can do now. Alright. Another run, though. This is why I started early. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. Because it's later in the evening, I'll play this one safer. No matter what, when I get there. I'll play it a little bit safer. Hopefully. And hopefully just not mess up Snowhead. Like, these Snowhead mistakes bother me. Because they never happen in practice. My Snowhead is easy! It's easier than Pirate's Fortress. It's easy. It's like... It's one of the easier temples. And I'm messing it up. Need to focus. Need to really try hard not to make the same mistakes. And hey, Sample, how are you, dude? I don't get this category enough credit. The early game is hard. It really is. I think the early game is, like, it's harder to get a run through early game in this category than it is in Glitchless, mostly due to the double bomb drop, and I think the PF is a little bit harder to do optimally. The PF1 at least. PF2 is near identical. Oh yeah, and last run failed the octo skip. That cost like 10. So like, I don't know. I feel like I can get a good run going. I have plenty of time. Let's not make the same mistakes as last run. Last run's going to be a learning experience. And thanks to me starting earlier today, I have time to do another one. So I have time to correct them on the same day rather than having to wait another day. I need to start earlier more often, dude. It'll be better if I do. I know I can do it. It just needs to all come It's just unfortunate, dude, that all my motivation to grind and do runs and practice had to come back when I have an 8-hour-a-day job, dude. It's actually awful. It's so unfortunate. I didn't get to Aliens late, I got to the Gorman racetrack late. Aliens was much later. Aliens wasn't for another 20 minutes or so. I was at first managing in-game time to get to the Gorman racetrack as close to 6 as possible, because every time I'm too early for Aliens, unless I make it there really late. So I've been trying to play it riskier and riskier. But I need to leave myself a little bit of room for error. Maybe not the amount of room for error that taking or getting on and off opponent takes, because that mistake shouldn't happen, but like a movement error or two. I should allow for that. Just in case. I shouldn't be giving myself so little room for error that like accidentally letting go of A too early ruins it or something. That's a little bit too tight, I think. Within the bounds of realism, I'm gonna lose most runs there if I play it that risky over and over. Like, it's already happened twice. Alright, Keaton, have a good night, dude. Weird flipping. Still an okay time. Hey, Space here. LZM. It's not even. Can't tell if that's a meme or not. Spacier, how often do you get mistaken for Space or LZM with that name? Oh yeah, I forgot to. Okay, shopping cart. Equip swap is really easy. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I just like reset and started a new run immediately. I can try to explain it though. So all you need to do for equip swap, put your cursor on the item that you want to equip on a different item slot, and then just page turn left, right, or right, left, depending on what you're gonna equip swap over. And you need to use a diagonal angle. All you need to do is frame perfectly equip an item, which is probably gonna take some practice. It's not that simple, but you need to frame perfectly equip an item using a diagonal input. Which is why only items in the top and bottom rows of your menu work. I don't know why it needs to be with the diagonal input. I wonder if anybody knows that, because that's like a really weird thing that makes it work. But it does not work with a up, down, left, right. It needs to be a diagonal input. Which I found very odd upon learning. Because, like, say Moon Tier is the item in your top right spot in inventory. If you hit just left, it's gonna go right to Moon Tier, and that is an item you can equip swap over. But even though you can get to Moon Tier with just left, equip swap doesn't work unless you use up left. It's really weird. Like, I don't understand it myself. And I don't know anybody who does. I've asked a couple people. Thanks, Master Zelda. Alright. How would you feel if I started calling you LZM, Spacier? Because of your name? Hey, F-Dove. How are you, sir? My last run died to not making it to the Gorman racetrack on time because I made a couple movement mistakes that unfortunately made it impossible to make it. I had enough time. It's unfortunate that I was unable to do so. That's so weird. I just got an alert for a sub from Magical Lime that apparently happened an hour ago, but it only just appeared in my dashboard. That's so weird. I'm really confused. Like, I was actually just, like, looking at my dashboard during the cutscene, and it just appeared while I was looking. With a 1 hour timestamp next to it. How does that work? How does that even happen? I don't even know if he's still here, but if you're still here, Magical Lime, thank you so much for the sub. It just appeared in my dashboard somehow. Lag. I don't know, man. I don't know how that happens. But thank you so much, Lime. Hey, Bullet! Thank you for the nothing. And thanks, Skater. I believe some people have modified the triggers in their GameCube controllers to make it more comfortable. I don't think there's a problem with that. Like, I know some people have removed the springs from the L&R buttons. I've actually, somebody, like, gave me their controller at GDQ to try. And it was a normal GameCube controller with no springs and the L&R buttons, and it felt really weird. I'm so used to the springs, but some people do that, so, like, I don't think there's an issue with, like, modifications like that. I mean, even if there was, there's no way to enforce that sort of thing. You can't enforce modifications to a controller. Like, you're not gonna have the speedrun police show up to your house and be like, wow, you took the springs out of your controller. You're banned, we're taking you in. You're never gonna go fast again, kid. Weird bad. It didn't feel responsive to me. Well, turbo controllers are different. Turbo controllers are like changing the inputs, like changing. It's technically an input that you could perform, just it's not actually humanly realistic. I don't know how to describe it, but turbo controllers are a little bit more easy to detect, I would think, because they're doing something that really isn't humanly possible. Like, turbo controllers, I think, could be enforced. Potentially. Something like that would probably be fine, I'd imagine. It would get pretty suspicious when every text box is cleared frame perfectly. Why are the splits in Portuguese? Wow, that is pretty close to Portuguese right there, let me tell you. Yeah, turbo controllers generally are not looked positively on. People are not... You're not gonna get a positive response, basically. But I'm pretty sure most people consider them banned. Again, something like that's still harder to enforce, but it's a little bit easier to catch. And like some people say things like they want S-adapter banned and stuff like that. Stuff like that is actually near impossible to enforce as well. So I don't know how that one's gonna work out. What if you only use the turbo sometimes? You're only sometimes cheating. I mean, most leaderboards don't even, like, bring them up in the rule sets. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people consider them banned. An S-adapter is, it's something you can plug your controller into that changes the dead zone of the controller. It modifies how, the input is received by the game, I assume. So that, the range that would give you ESS position in Majora's Mask is larger, or in OOT, either of those games. Yes, Ragan. Absolutely. Banned. Can't allow that. Thanks, Ozmat. No, spoon strats are legit. Totally allowed. Oh my god. Same, Ozmap, same. I really don't know when I'm going to start playing it because people want me to play it on stream. We need to test, alright. Maybe tonight I do a Switch test stream after, like... I mean, I don't know what form the rest of the stream is going to take. It depends how long this run goes and how if we end up doing XD as well if I have time. But I'll probably do like a quick 10-minute Switch test. See if it works. I already have the scene set up and everything. I just want to see to what extent my computer can handle it. Also, I don't know if I said hi, but hey, Boo. How are you? Thanks for the good luck. Play Splatoon 3? Alright. Dude, is Sample there? Sample, if I end up doing a Switch test stream, do you want to play Splatoon? We'll own everyone on stream. The blank space is actually just 3 rows of text in Live Split that I removed all the text from to create blank rows for the input display. I wasn't sure if you were still here, Cha-Cha. But now that I know, yeah, dude, you're definitely invited. But only if it ends up happening. I don't even know if it's gonna happen. And, like, I'm not gonna play that long, because I do have to go to work tomorrow, so. There wasn't when I added it, Kuroshi. That's a new thing, that you can add blank space. When I added blank space, that didn't exist. You can add blank space rows now, but back when I did it, that was not an option. Yeah, it's in other... that was not there before. That appears to be newer. I do wish, Cha-Cha, I do wish. I'm not gonna share my Switch friend code on stream. I shared it in my Discord. I don't want to get, like, too many requests. It's in my Discord, and as long as your Switch name matches your name on Discord, I'll know who it is and I'll friend you. If your Switch name does not match your name on Discord, you need to send me a DM telling me who you are. Because if I don't know who it is that I get a friend request from on the Switch, I'm going to reject you. You're gonna get owned. I need to know who it is. I haven't been playing many multiplayer games lately. I messed with Odyssey for a bit. Beat that, done with that. Probably not gonna play that again. Now I'm gonna be on Xenoblade, which is another single-player game. Honestly, don't know. The route is significantly different for the first half. And then after that, once you get to the second half, most of the stuff outside of the dungeons is the same, but Great Bay and Stone Tower change a little bit due to recoil flips and long jumps being allowed. Can be the fourth for Splatoon, Omni. Do you have Splatoon? Odyssey is okay. I prefer the galaxies. Odyssey is better than Sunshine. I'm not a fan of Sunshine. It's really not hard to be better than Sunshine. In my eyes. I'm sorry if you like Sunshine. I do not. I really don't. You do have Splatoon. I've already played with you, Flip, but you could totally get in on this if this ends up happening. I don't even know if it's gonna happen tonight. No guarantee. Depends if I have time. I am not a fan, Dragon. Not my favorite 3D Mario. I think Sunshine is better as a speed game than a casual game. I have no major right now. I'm actually going to... I'm taking a break from school because I did not like what I was studying. I'll be going back in the fall, hopefully with a better idea of what I want to do. There was a second bomb drop there. Too late. The $1 million laser, man. Dude, operating it is so much fun, too. I press a couple buttons and then it runs. Ooh, that was supposed to hit me. No, that's pretty much what ended up happening to me. I went to school, I thought I chose something just because I felt I had to. And it really ended up being something that I didn't like. And then I just kept changing and I never actually found something I wanted to study because I kept getting, like, I just kept feeling like I needed to pick something then and now. And it has led me to this point where I still don't really know what I want to study, but I do know that all the things I did, like, waste a bunch of time and money studying, I don't want to study. And, like, sometimes you need to take classes on something to figure out if you want to take it, but I really feel like the approach that I took was not the best. Dang it, the ledge grab. Those bushes can only drop bombs, Master Zelda, so that's not at all uncommon. They either drop nothing or bombs, and it's approximately 50-50. Yeah, my friend code on Switch is in the announcements channel on my Discord. You only have to scroll up a little. This is 619, I think. This is not far enough right to 618. The category is intended to be a restriction on glitches. Like, it's not... Japanese runners run, like, any percent in glitch categories that allow hessing and all those types of things. It's just that this is a category that was designed with the intent of being a restriction on glitches. There are plenty of Japanese runners who run glitch categories. Some of them have top 10 times, or at least they did before a quick swap. I don't know if any of them have been running any percent since a quick swap. But there were several Japanese... Actually, Orima did run with a quick swap. He's got a 124. So, there... And I think Orima actually has the record in... Or Orimar, I believe he wants his name to be pronounced. I'm really bad about that. Orimar actually has the record in all masks right now. The new route saves a significant amount of time for all masks. He got a 2:26.57 with that. My record before Equip Swap was 2:29, so I'm excited to run that again. The new route for all masks looks very different. Is the current all masks route still the one that, like, beats Woodfall first and has, like, all the early game changes? I like that the route has taken a little bit of a different approach than a lot of the recent all masks routes, which have all resembled each other. Alright, second try bombs. Couple seconds lost to second try bombs. That's fine. And the ledge grab. The ledge grab's annoying. Olimar. I know both VPP and Orimar have both ran all masks since equip swap. They have 226 and 227. I don't know any... looks like Austri has also run it since equip swap. His time is 1 month ago. He's 5th. But then, like... I don't know. Most of the times outside of the top 4 aren't even in the same range. Like, after Ragon's time, like, the next time is, like, 5 minutes slower. So, within that, like, range of the people who are playing all masks at, like, kind of the top of the spectrum, VPP and Orimar have tackled it. Right, come on, bombs! Save me some time again! Oh dear. Alright. Just like last run, we're gonna get it on the way back. It's gonna be good. Oops. That didn't happen. No one saw that. Almas is a pretty hard category. Yes, just like last run, dude. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Seedborn, how much time do you think the new All Masks route saves compared to the one I ran last? Dude, I'm gonna... If you go to my speedrun.com profile, it shows all my MM runs in the order of, like, most recently run and PB'd in to the least recent. All of them I have PB'd in the last year, except for AFR, which I haven't PB'd in over 2 years. AFR is... It's been a minute since I've run AFR. And I'm still 3rd. Gotcha. Okay, that's gonna be fun then, Seedborn. That's gonna be fun. Actually 4th? Whose time isn't submitted? Wait, let me look. I actually don't... Kyle and you have submitted. Whose time is missing? Oh yeah, Fanir. Fanir, like, tied me but actually beat me slightly. I forgot about that. I have no idea when AFR's birthday is. Like, is its birthday, like, when it became a category on the, like, on the official leaderboards, or when it got dubbed AFR, or back when it was, like, first conceived as Dungeon Pixie Squad? Which is the superior name, but it is a lot less serious. Nice! Bunch of rupees, no magic. I will run out, probably. It's not probably. I will run out. If you don't get magic there, I will run out. I don't think that's ever... I'm pretty sure no one's ever gonna be on board with that bad idea. Unfortunately. Alright. Time save once again. Now let's not fail this time, please, because this is not hard. Yay! I didn't fail it, because it's easy. Sounds good, video. Camera. Alright, good gainer. Much better than last time. So hopefully I'm not on pace to lose time again, because last time I lost like 12 seconds on this flip. So far though, no major mistakes. Three. Oh my god, that's never happened! Are you kidding? Oh my god, that was amazing! What in the world? I've never had that happen before. That sucks, because that's gonna put me behind again. But seriously? Really? Oh my god. That's unfortunate. I say the segment is going well, and then something I literally never could have predicted happens. Because that's never happened in practice, and that's never even happened in a run. I've done it the same way every time, and not even in a run has that happened. I wonder what caused that, though, because I feel like I do it the same way every time, but something changed. Alright, we're gonna have to look into that. That's fine. I can't be too mad about that one, because it's never happened before. I couldn't really have been prepared. Like, normally he doesn't shoot until after I get on the platform, so I must have been a little slow. It's, like, slower than normal. And I think I know where. I think he, like, kind of faltered once he got on the platform. Like, the first one. I don't know. That was interesting, though. I've never had that happen. It was fun. I'm glad. I'm totally excited and glad it happened. Cost me 11.5 seconds. Why not? Sure. Thanks. Fair enough, Cha-Cha. That's so stupid, though. I'm mad, livid, dude. It's such a silly way to lose time. Now, if it happens again, we're gonna have to take a look at why that happened. If it happens again. Have to change something. I am very curious as to what caused that, though. Thanks again, Hover. It's also the fastest Espeon. Deku has the fastest drinking animation, which is why I drink the red potion while I'm Deku. Because I need to empty it at some point so it has room for hot spring water. And it's just, you want to do it at some point when you have it equipped, and when you are Deku. Good night, Dragon. Have a good sleep. So the one fortunate thing that can be said is that I got Deku Nuts as human already, so I don't need to worry about getting Deku Nuts here as Deku and losing 3 or 4 seconds, since I already have them. So that's neat. Got that, nice, nice. I hope someone clipped me getting sniped. I'm gonna need a clip of that later. Whoa, camera. Oh my god. Oh my god, all of that camera shenanigans right there was really bad. Oh, if not for that, I'd still be ahead too. This run's looking very similar to the last one, but hopefully I can save time. Or like not lose the time that the last one lost at Snowhead. That's really all it amounts to. Bug Limit allows clipping through ice, like it specifically allows it. Not any other sort of clip, but clipping through ice is allowed. No, I didn't go airborne, but then I bonked. Not going airborne is really good. You can go through the ice in Snowhead on English. It's not faster, because even on English you'd have hookshot. If you were to run this category in English, you'd, like, the route would still be fine for you to have hookshot. When you get to Snowhead and you just hookshot up to the upper level, the ice clip isn't going to be faster. Yeah, you can run Bug Limit on English. Bug Limit is just a set of restrictions. You can run it on whatever version you want. It doesn't restrict to the Japanese version. It's just restrictions on glitches and techniques. Cha-Cha, you were banned from video games forever. Actually, I need the magic. I didn't get the bonk I wanted. Very sloppy movement. Although that bonk is really hard to get. I very rarely get it completely correct. I have no idea, Butter. I don't know who would be involved, you know, making that decision. I did, Skater. Alright, I don't remember how long this cutscene is, but maybe I don't lose any. The only thing that was slow was the pots at the end, and no, in the bonk, actually. Maybe I lose a little. Actually, no, this is saving, I think. Yeah, this is saving a second or two. That was gold. Oh my god, that gold's awful. I lost at least 3 to 4 seconds in that split, and it was gold. Holy heck. Okay. That is a trash rainbow right there. Me and Belle have the exact same time. So we both have world record. Ooh, didn't get the cancel that time. Last run I did. Difficult to time the cancel. Strat for what? Sample. Do you mean getting the cancel off of the fence? I try to time it for the cancel. I've practiced getting the cancel. I don't have like a strat other than just trying to time it, because I know where the window is. But the window's tight. That's all. Like I just intentionally try to get it, try to time it like that. That's all. You just need to land on the right part, and like you just need to You need to pound later. Although I guess if you did it early and started falling, but that I feel like that's harder. Alright, well, this run is better than last run, actually, at this point. Last run was, I believe, over 10 seconds behind at this point. No, last run was like 7 or 8 seconds. This run's a couple seconds better than last run. Haha, it is improvement. No, the real... we're gonna see how fast we can aim here, and then the Snowhead is gonna determine how much better this run is than last one. I really hope I make less of those really big mistakes. Specifically falling on the bridge. If I fall on the bridge again, then I'm going to be upset. Man, failed pyramids are purgeable. Repeat offenders get a 10-minute ban. It's perfectly acceptable to attempt a pyramid, just know that there's a punishment for failure. It's how we keep them in check, dude. Otherwise people will be trying pyramids all the time. Actually, I'm pretty sure it incentivizes pyramids because people want to be purged. Actually. It has the opposite effect that it's supposed to. It's supposed to limit pyramids, but I'm pretty sure it incentivizes pyramids. Ooh, almost on the water there. There should be like a special list for people that attempt like wimp pyramids, like 2 tiers, just 3 lines. Because that's a wimp pyramid right there. If you go for like the 3-line pyramid, just 1, 2, 1, not an acceptable pyramid. A staircase is missing the other half of the pyramid. Absolutely. Staircases don't exist. Staircases only exist in the minds of people who can't get pyramids. If you went for a staircase, you're a wimp. See, me and Omni are the same person. Exact same answer. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that cost like 4 seconds at worst. That wasn't that bad. One little mistake there with the fin missing. Other than that, that actually was not that bad for the sewers. I think it was a little bit better than last run. This last run... Or no, last run actually had a really good sewers. It just didn't mess up until I got out of the sewers. Nice bonk. Woo! Okay. I think that cost me like... Oh, it's probably gonna cost me at least 10. I don't know. Oh no, that was not a good PF. That's never happened before. Oh, today's the day if that's never happened before, man. The worst part is once I was falling, I didn't even react and hit L, so I got stuck in the damage animation. Because I was not expecting that. If I'd held L, I would have lost a second less. Because it cancels the damage animation. But I was not ready for that to happen. Understandably. I'm like 15 seconds behind, I think. Not super bad, but... yeah. Not super bad. As long as my Snowhead's better than last run, this run will still be better. That's what's really important, is having a good Snowhead. It's the most important thing right now. Ooh, I got the quick sync. Didn't get that last run. The quick sync feels so good to get to. It's just like a really smooth descent. I hate not getting it, but it's... I think it's frame perfect. Never actually frame counted it, but like... Or like buffered through it to see, but... I feel like if it was 2 frames, I'd get it every time. Unless there's something else to it. There might be something else to it. But I don't think there is. I don't know of anything. I don't think it can be... Like, from a roll, from a side hop, it's multiple frames. Like, it changes depending on how you enter the water. From a side hop, I get the quick sync every time. For some reason, from a roll, it feels like it's only 1 frame, and I don't know why that changes it, but it does seem to be the case, because I get it every time from a side hop. But from a roll, I can only get it occasionally. There you go. The correct equip this time. The splits are not in English because this category is a Japanese category. The rule set at least originates from Japan. So it's mostly just a joke. I could have English splits, it doesn't really matter. But I thought the Japanese splits were funny. Did I save time here? I did. Gold? Good aiming. Alright, entering Snowhead 11 behind. That's really not that bad. Pretty much all of that time lost is in Pirate's Fortress, too. If not for Pirate's Fortress, I'd be even right now, but that is besides the point. So, if I just have a good Snowhead and can stay within like 15 seconds behind, that'd be really nice. That is gonna be the goal. No, I don't think that rainbow was bad, actually, dude. It felt good. I don't think that one was a trash rainbow. That one felt okay. This one, though, the Goron Lullaby one, that one was bad. I need that magic. That looks so close every time. It gets use, Mace. I don't know. Why can I only have 50 FFZ emote slots? That's the real question. I want more. It's not enough. I shouldn't have to choose, man. I actually am not in school right now, Jefferson. I'm taking a break to figure out what I want to study, because I don't know what I want to study. And I'm at a point where, like, I have all of, like, the general classes I need, so it doesn't really make sense for me to keep putting money into college right now. I plan to return next fall semester. And in the meantime, I have a job and I'm trying to figure out what I want to study. Just a temp job. Alright, ready? This bridge, I am not gonna fall on this bridge. This is the one. We're gonna go straight and it's gonna work, because a straight angle works. Here we go. Wow, it worked! Exactly how it's supposed to! Yay! I didn't fall and lose 15-20 seconds on the bridge. Lovely. In middle school and high school, I was a drummer. I played just, like, I was part of my my school band's percussion section, and then I also joined the jazz band and learned to play the drum set. Haven't played much of either recently, though, just from lack of time. It's a big time investment with streaming, school, work, all that I've been doing. It has been tricky. Alright, can I get this quickly? Nice. Okay. Nice. Alright. I'm actually saving time on this segment. I'm not... Is it a gold? I think it's a gold. That segment was really good. It is a gold. Alright, I'm playing much better this run. I like it. I need to get back to, like, giving myself enough time for multiple runs in a day. It's really helpful if I can do multiple in a day. Like, resets are good. You learn so much from them. Oh, no! Never mind, this run sucks. Dude, red rainbows are still rainbows, dude. Just because I had one bad segment that keeps them all in the red doesn't mean the rainbows are any less a sign of improvement. They're all, like, relatively small rainbows, too. I think they were, like, all 2 seconds. The reason I failed that first one is it didn't look like the bomb was going to blow up the snowball, so I tried to save it by jump slashing early and trying to land on top of the bridge. But then the snowball did land, or did break the snowball, and the jump slash didn't even work to land on top of the bridge. So there was a lot I was attempting to do there, and it didn't work out. That's unfortunate. But this run is still okay. That's going to cost me like 15 seconds. I'm going to be like 20, 25 behind. That's fine. That's actually perfectly okay. Still better than last run. Still actually on okay pace. I wish that mistake hadn't happened, but you know, it happens. That was like a really weird thing that happened. I was trying to save it, and it didn't even end up being necessary. Okay. Yeah, I'm like 25 seconds behind. That's fine. It's still much better than last run, and my goal was always to be, like, because of how good the splits are that I'm running against, my goal was always to be less than 30 behind. And this definitely is. So, this run's okay. Still a solid 2:46 pace. It's not an amazing run, but it's an okay run. I like it. Still like it. So now, again, it's just, can I make it through aliens? We're gonna play this one a little bit safer on timing the Gorman Brothers Ranch. I'm not gonna be super risky and try to get there, like, the absolute last minute. It has not paid off the past 2 attempts. Do I prefer rice or potato? It depends how the potatoes are prepared. Because I really like both of those, actually. Rice and potatoes are both... I don't know. It might even depend on the day. Both delicious. They're prepared as French fries. Then I'll take the rice, dude. I don't actually like regular French fries that much. They're okay. I will eat them. Sweet potato fries, though, are delicious. I love them. No, I like French fries. They're just not my favorite. Sweet potato fries are so good. Like, I actually love them. There is a restaurant near me where whenever we go there, they have, like, really good sweet potato fries with a maple dipping sauce. I'll order a whole plate of them. And I'll eat them all by myself. And then, like, get a smaller meal. Because it's meant to be, like, an appetizer you share with multiple people. All mine. All mine, dude. Is it really? Not sweet potato fries, man. You can't take my sweet potato fries. I'll share anything else, man. Unless it's really good onion rings. I'll have trouble sharing those too, actually. Make sure I'm all the way up to the Goron before I try talking to him so I don't just, like, sit in front of him like a moron. Like I usually do. Spamming the A button and not talking to him. I need, like, a visual cue. Like, what is the farthest you can talk to him from? I feel like that'd be a good idea considering how often I stop slightly short. Okay, I could uninvert here and I would make it, but let's go a little bit first. Let's play it a little bit safer this time. Come on, dude. Let's uninvert right here. This should be completely safe. A pickle is one of the only two things I have ever put in my mouth and gagged on. And spit it out. The other thing being a friend's coffee that she made me try. I have not had coffee since that day, nor am I planning on it, honestly. It was a maple coffee, though, and people seem to have very, like, different opinions on maple coffee. I've heard from some people it's delicious, and then there's, like, some people that swear, like, you should never have it. That was, like, a terrible first coffee experience. I should go over here. Okay, that's such a bad... I worded it that way because one of them was a drink. I didn't want to say eat because one of them was a drink. Oh my god. You guys. Fair enough, dude. Ooh, that actually hit. Nice. Good start. Oh, bad end, though. Mid 25. It started off so good, and then because the middle and end wasn't that great, I got the same time as last run. Which is still an okay time, it was on pace for something even better. Apparently, Butter. Apparently. Yeah, I blame my mods, honestly. I agree. Actually, it's like, Omni adds like 90% of my quotes these days, so they're really all just a reflection on Omni. Who is also apparently me, so they're all a reflection on me. Oh man, I threw Omni under the bus. I will never be forgiven. It's true, actually, most of the time when Omni adds quotes, someone else asked for it to be added. So it's not actually Omni's fault. Omni does comply, though, every time. Ooh, this is on pace for 46. I think this could 46. Whew. High 46, but still a 46. Nice. And saving a few seconds here. Alright, just gonna come down to the alien segment now. Ooh, no Winnie from Epona. That happens like every run, and I have to wait to get honor. Nice, nice. Alright. Well, it has been a little bit since I've gotten a run this far that's actually on this good pace. Like, this pace is not bad. Like, it's only behind because my PB's pace is insane at this point. Like, this is actually still, like, above average pace, I think. My PB's pace was just insane. Like, actually ridiculous at this point. Don't want to get jinxed, but also don't want to waste in-game time. Hey, Guru! It's first night, Maggio. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. You can always trust construction workers when it comes to anything you need to know about various celestial bodies. They are the experts. Seb, thank you so much for the 21-month resub, dude. Appreciate it very much. This run is alright, JG. It is on okay pace. It's behind, but I have 2 minutes to save in the late game. And this is much less than I am normally behind, so it's a pretty large improvement, actually. Most of my runs have been like 50 seconds behind at this point. This is nearly half a minute better. Slow equip. Dude, I don't know, Keaton, honestly. Moon jump, man. It had to be moon jump. I have played MM3D. I own it, I've beaten it, but I don't really have any interest in speedrunning it. Dude, I hear Kyle, like, started to learn the speedrun, and then it resulted in him tweeting something along the lines of, the MM3D bosses are some of the most unfun things I've ever had to, like, do in a speedrun. And then he quit. I'm pretty sure is how it went. I agree with that sentiment. Although the only boss fight in MM3D I think is good is the second phase of Georg. Not even the full fight, just the second phase. The second phase is okay. Every other fight I dislike compared to the original. I don't mind Goat having to be chased down with Goron. It's the fact that you have to, like, you have to take off Goron every once in a while and shoot the eyeball with arrows. Like, it's not just... It doesn't flow as well. That's what I dislike about the MM3D boss fight. You can't just win it all as Goron, or all as human. It forces you to continuously swap back and forth. It's less fun. It's not as fluid of a fight. Okay, any more bombs? Wait, did I do that? Boo! I mean, the bosses of MM, in some cases, are, like, a legitimate criticism because they, like, a lot of people, I think, when they played the game, did get, like, frustrated with Georg because they'd get eaten over and over or something. But the redesigns are no better, for the most part. Good, you should have yelled at me. Why did I do that? What's wrong with me? It's not, like, terrible flip. I just think it's worse than the original. I've got, like, as much as I've gone on rants about MM3D, it's not a terrible game. Mainly because you have to, like, really destroy MM for it to be a terrible game. But when speaking purely as a comparison against the original, it's hard to not find it inferior. This cutscene, like, isn't even, like, the longest in the run. It's just, it seems long because nothing happens. It's just, the Gibdo sinking into the ground takes, I don't know, a month. Okay, I messed up my equips and I put Ocarina on C right. I need to remember that because I'm going to hit C down if I'm not thinking about it. Because I normally put Ocarina on C down here. Like the items on my C buttons are right, but they're just not on the buttons I expect them to be on. They did! They added fishing holes to MM3D. And while you're fishing, in-game time continues running. Which, like, completely defeats the point. Because it's supposed to be, like, relaxing, getting away from the game, but MM3D's in-game time keeps going while you're fishing, so it makes no sense. I mean, they added a lot of things not from the original Flip. That's like the premise. They made quite a few changes in MM3D. The banker's in South Clocktown behind the clock tower. For some reason. All the bosses are different. Did they change Great Bay Temple a little bit? I thought they did. Honestly, don't remember. Then you would love Pokemon Sun and Moon, Cha-Cha. Let me tell you, unskippable cutscenes galore. It takes like an hour to get your starter. You just love it. Tutorials everywhere. Sun and Moon might actually, if they had skippable cutscenes, they might be fun speed games, because they actually have a lot of fun fights in them. But the cutscenes are gonna, like, keep pretty much everyone away. Including me. Absolutely no interest. It's just rather unfortunate. Ooh, that one fell. Oh, no, he didn't. It looks like he fell! What the heck? Get out of here. Each other. That's good. Okay. Little scary. Because I knew there was two right behind me, and if they did like the thing that happened that other run where they came on opposite sides of me, that would be a problem, but they didn't. They were both on my left. And they kept hitting each other too. I thought it took way longer to get that in Sun and Moon. Like, I remember Sun and Moon to get a starter, it took like an hour. I thought it took way longer. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you can get it in less than 10 minutes. It's a lot better. Fire! I'm like pressing the button and he's like locked out of firing a fire arrow for some reason. Oh, and Ocarina. The speedrun only uses Z moves when they absolutely have to, which in some cases there are. That was too fast. I know Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon currently takes advantage of a Halucha that an NPC trades you that has a perfect IV for attack and is brave-natured. And at some point that Halucha learns Sky Attack and you actually use the Flying Z Crystal with Sky Attack to get a really high-power flying move with no drawbacks like Sky Attack has normally. It is faster to double page turn if it's the entire item row, Keaton. If it's 4 to 5 cursor movements. So normally there are 6 items in a row. If you have to scroll across all 6 double page turn, in my experience, and it does depend on how fast you are, but I think I'm pretty fast. In my experience, if you have to go across 5 items, it's the same speed as double page turn. 4 or less is scroll. That's my mentality. So I always double page turn for 6, otherwise I do scroll. Alright, just clock town stuff and aliens. Will I make it on time? 2:20? I should be fine, actually. This should be good. This looks good. The lag. Alright, Master Zelda, you have a good night, dude. Thank you very much. I also, like, right there, I page-turned for Goron before Gold Dust, because even though equipping Gold Dust on its own would be faster without the page-turn, because I needed Goron anyway, there was going to be a page-turn no matter what, and in that case, it is better for me to get Goron first and take advantage of a necessary page-turn. So it's not really like a double page-turn, it's only a single extra page-turn, which saves time over the additional cursor movement. Like, whenever I need, like, bombs and a transformation mask, I always go transformation mask, then the bombs. It just makes a lot of sense to do so, because You can get to the left side of your menu that way, while also equipping an item you need. Alright, this aliens will be kind of close, but not nearly as scary as like another one I've had recently. Ooh, I just got 2 bomb drops. I'm set for the rest of the run. What's my equip here, by the way? I need Ocarina, I need bow, and I still need Zora. So I think this equip is just solo bow. Yeah, it is. One, two, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Saving time here? Tiny gold. Mini gold. Alright, we're coming up to all the time save I have. After New Wave Bossa Nova, it's nothing but time save, and we're getting close. Guess I'll just get more bombs. I don't need magic. Hey Giga, it's going pretty good. This run is alright. Never mind, this run sucks. Nope. Yeah, there's been a couple, like, spots where I've made, like, kinda iffy errors that put me behind, but, like, the only this is still a really good run just because, like, my PB has a really good early game. It's been difficult to match, so being only 24 seconds behind here has been the goal for quite a while. And then I'm gonna shoot the fire arrow and equip Stick Ocarina and the one Zora egg. How have you been though, Giga? Looking forward to seeing you at GDQ? Looks like I'm gonna go about even here. Also, Ocarina is on the secret. Wow, mini goals again! These are meaningful golds. Yeah, practically world record already when Great Bay Temple hasn't even happened yet. You know, the hardest part of the run. But don't you worry, it's world record. Will you now, Giga? I beg to differ. This year I will defeat you even harder than the previous year. There will be no survivors. I am the Mario Party master. I will unplug the console. Come on. I don't even need to do that to beat Giga in Mario Party. He's got no chance. I knew it. Why did I jump that way? Okay. That's fine. Holy heck. I, like, completely messed up my jump angle. Holy, I have not made that mistake in so long, and I, like, accidentally just tapped the wrong direction on my control stick. I did not mean to do that. Small things, man, can create big time losses. That's gonna be, like, 15-20 seconds, which is gonna put best possible time up into, like, the low 246 range, which is still okay. But, holy. Little mistakes scattered throughout. I wish I had not made it. I have not played Mario Party 9. I've actually played no Mario Party past 8. I did not think 8 was that good. I've not played 9 or 10. My favorite Mario Parties, though, are 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are really good, in my opinion. When did I ruin my lineup? Losing time! Silly mistakes. Oh my god, that movement! Please, no. That was still relatively fast, though. That's okay. Getting caught at the beginning of Pirate's Fortress, though, is going to cost me quite a bit. As unfortunate as that is, I expect I'll lose around 20 seconds on this segment. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I actually just really did not enjoy 8, Boo. Although my copy of 8 was pretty bad. There was one minigame that, if you ever got that one minigame in 8, I don't remember what it was. I think it had something to do with vegetables. I vaguely remember it. The game crashed. I had, like, something happened to my disc or something was wrong with it. So, I have a biased opinion of 8, because I had a bad disc. If we ever tried to play the game, we had to hope we didn't roll that minigame. I don't have my disc anymore, Giga. Unfortunate, that would be a good meme, actually. I would enjoy that. If only I still had the disc, man. Oh, man. Unfortunate. It was a long time ago. I never thought it... Like, I never thought there'd be any reason to hold on to it. Honestly. Should have plenty of magic here. Apparently, Seedborn. It was really great too because it always crashed. Or it didn't always crash when we initially got it actually, so it didn't display as question marks. Because minigames you have never gotten before display as question marks in the roulette, but I'm pretty sure that it didn't always crash, and that initially we were able to play it. Is that magic? I think that one's magic. It might be the other one. I need magic. Alright, Flip, have a good night, dude. A good blind race game, dude. It needs to be a 3D Sonic. Those are Sample's favorite. Every blind race we do, he always wants to do a 3D Sonic. That's why we've done that's why we've done both the Sonic Adventures and Sonic Heroes. I cannot Espeon. I'll be swimming out. We actually did do a race of 1000-Year Door not that long ago. Let's just do all the 3D Sonics in a row. I agree. I'm down, honestly. How did I cheat? Wait. How did... Oh, you mean the final boss, Seedborn. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, I did. Totally did. I played Super Paper Mario, though, a really long time ago, Giga. Like, when it first came out. So I don't know how long ago that... What year did Super Paper Mario come out? I got it when it came out. Alright, losing time here. Because of getting caught in Pirate's Fortress. But hopefully it's not too bad. As long as I'm like 45, like 45 or less going into Great Bay would be fine. That'd be great, actually. Because I start, like, from this split onward, I have 2 minutes to save. So if I'm only 45 seconds behind, I can still PB by like a minute. It's a little bit less than 2 minutes I have to save. It's like a minute 40. So yeah, I can PB by like a minute. If I play really well from here on out, I can PB by a minute. Let's do it. So from now, it's like nothing but time save. Almost every split from now on has time save. This is where my PB really started to falter. I'm behind now because my PB was exceptionally strong up to New Wave Bossa Nova. Here on out, I just choked in my PB. Mistakes everywhere. So, nothing but time save now. The bombs fell in the water. Really? Was a frame early? That doesn't matter. I have never played Gauntlet 64, actually. Well, when I go back to Glitchless, I'm going to be looking for a 245 in that as well. So I need to get the same 245 in both categories. That's the plan. Alright, it's all going to come down to Great Bay Temple. 17, so there's like 40 seconds to save in Great Bay Temple. So after Great Bay Temple, I can be close to even, and then in Stone Tower Temple and Majora, I can get close to a minute ahead. I'm gonna be pretty focused from here on out because this is some of the harder parts of the run. Oh, why is it cold though? Thanks, Omni. Yes, thank you, Green. One more frame. That almost didn't grab, why? That scared me. He like started falling and then he grabbed it. I've never had the bonk strat fail, so I don't actually know if you can fail to grab it, but it just looked like it. Like in practice, even in situations like that, it's always grabbed, so I wasn't sure there. It just scared me. I've never actually had it fail to grab before, done the way I did it. I failed it occasionally with an older way of doing it, but once I changed it, it like never failed. Nice, I got it. Been failing that recently. I need some bombs. Okay, 5 bombs. Less than ideal. We'll make it work. That's not good, though. That's really unlucky. I wanted... Like, if I had 10, that'd be fine. I just needed 1 drop. Not getting it is bad. These pots can extremely rarely have bombs. Save me. Okay, that ended up being not so bad, considering my bomb count. That could have been way worse, considering my bomb count. I'm actually golding this. Nice! And now I really need bombs. Bombs, ice arrows, Zora. Okay, I want at least one more. Okay. I had to check all of them, but I did get 2 bomb drops, thank God. I have never gotten so few drops from those sets of pots before. That was extremely bad luck. Compared to what I'm used to. Why did that bonk instead of jumping? Oh my god, okay. How much does that lose? Probably like 15. Yeah, this can still world record. Even with that mistake, it can. Although that mistake was very costly, and I probably can't save time on the segment anymore. Which sucks, but I did gold the last one, so I'll be thankful for what I got. Thanks, bad idea. That was a really dumb way to lose time, though. Unfortunate, honestly. It bonked instead of jumping. Whatever, I'm just gonna play the rest of the split so well it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure shooting ice in the spinning water does nothing. It doesn't even spawn an ice block. Haven't tried it in a while, but I recall that being the case. Keep bombs equipped. Do not keep ice arrows equipped, don't you? Oh, why was I on the map screen? Dude, Great Bay Temple is easily the most exciting part of the run, but it's so stressful because it's also the most difficult. There's nothing in this run as difficult as Great Bay Temple, and this Great Bay Temple was almost really good. I made one 20-second mistake in it, which is rather unfortunate, but the rest of it was pretty nice. The real bomb chew killed the chew. The chew killed the chew. Okay. Glitchless Great Bay Temple is one of my favorite dungeons to do in a speedrun. It's just really good. Okay, leave Zora equipped and equip bow and ocarina. I've golded a lot this run. I've been playing for the most part pretty well. It's just like, instead of like for the most part this run has been really good, and then like the mistakes I've made have just been larger mistakes. Like they waste more time, even though like sometimes they're just like, I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. Never mind. I'm gonna focus on the boss. Actually, I might save time here too, despite the mistake I made where I fell in the water. The rest of it was so good, I'm still saving time. If only I hadn't made that mistake, I'd be ahead. 1 second behind coming out of Great Bay Temple. I saved 47 seconds and a half throughout Great Bay Temple. Alright, we are on pace, we are on track for 246, if I can just not choke Stone Tower and Majora. I had 20 seconds to save there is the thing, Chris, but I still saved 12, and that lost way more than 8, right? So I still saved 12, which by my best segment would suggest I lost 8, except it loses way more than 8, so... that I could have golded if I hadn't made that mistake. I would have golded if I hadn't made that mistake. If I miss the PB by 1 second, everyone's banned. And I'm quitting speedrunning. If I miss the PB by 1 second, it just means we gotta do another run. Good night, shopping cart. I mean, this is my last run today. I'm probably gonna finish it no matter what. We'll see what I have time for after this. No, LB. No. Ooh, there were bombs there! Oh my god, it's too late. I didn't even notice. Hello? Okay. I really wish my hands weren't so cold. It's so much easier to play when your hands are not, like, when it's warm in the room. Makes it much harder to make, like, precise control stick movements and aim when you have cold hands. Okay, at worst, I want this guy to hit me once. I'm not really gonna give him the opportunity, though. It's fine if he doesn't hit me at all. Should be able to get that. I might turn up the heat like 1 degree for the remainder of the run. Just a tiny bit. My parents really don't like me messing with the thermostat. It's I'm sure it's 1 degree is fine. It's just a tiny bit cold. Nah, I don't think with this run, Belle, but it is possible, but not this run. This run's probably a 2, if I play well, 246 low, this run. Or wait, I should answer in chat. This is another gold. I have golded like half the splits in this run, which is pretty crazy. And then the other half I've played terrible. I've either golded the split or played it terribly this run. That's been this run. Yeah, my sum of best has probably gone down a substantial amount. It's probably approaching the 243 range. Please don't attack me. Alright, and I'm going to Song of Double Time right at the start of Stone Tower. My gold segment for Twinmold is actually quite good, and I think my PB... Oh no, my PB didn't have a good Twinmold. Never mind. Just kidding. Wait, that fire keys was still following me. That was the one from the lower level. Not the one from this level. Why was he following me? What? I was like wondering why I was getting the battle music so soon, because the other Keist normally doesn't aggro that soon, but it was actually the previous one. Yeah, my PB had to Song of Double Time twice. Really. I'm not gonna shoot the Beamos. Every time I do, I get punished for it. Not every time, but a good deal of the time. Probably Cova Bro. Probably. Unless it really is popular enough, in which case maybe an exception can be made. Dude, Stone Tower at night is so depressing. The lack of music makes me sad. Oh my god, Keaton, I forgot about that. Really? Okay, I need a Song of Double Time really early. Because of how much shorter bug limit Stone Tower is. I'm gonna do it right here. Alright. It's all on Stone Tower and Majora. As soon as we beat Stone Tower, it's just straight to the final boss. But there's like time save in all of those. Like I have 14 seconds to save here, 14 on the next split, and then on Majora, 25. Hey, Muscles! Alright, I really want a heart because my health is a little low right now. We can get... My Majora Gold is not optimal, but it's also not bad. It's definitely not the worst. Wait, no, not Sword. Why did I do that? What? I thought Goron was there. Missed. The Chew missed too? Why? Oh god, no time save here. Why did the Chew miss? Did I... The Chew shouldn't ever miss. The only thing I can imagine happened, did I look away and unload the Armos because I wasn't looking at them? That's like all I can imagine that happened there. Huh. Well, that's not great. blame the lack of music, it's stressful. No, I will not, LV, if I... I don't know why you guys want me to do these things. My health is perfect right now, that is the upside to this situation. Ice arrows and stick. Alright. So, the Armos room, the lava room, was not good. I actually I lost quite a bit of time in that room. I don't know how it's going to affect the split. Looks like I am losing some time here. Only a little bit. But, that room was bad. Still on pace for a mid-246. I will take that. Honestly, alls I want this run to be... Wait. Alls I want this run to be is a 246, because it's not a 245. As long as it's a 246 of any variety... Also, I'm still ahead. But as long as it's a 246 of some kind, I'll be happy. Lower is obviously better, but it's not a 245, so I'm not crazy invested. But definitely still want to focus. So tied with my PB heading into Inverted Stone Tower. With 14 seconds to save here and 25 to... So it's actually just gonna come down to, like, Twinmold and Majora. And of course not making any silly mistakes in Inverted Stone Tower, but for the most part, Inverted Stone Tower is consistent. It's short and easy. The only thing that's hard is the one recoil flip. Dang it, Cha-Cha, I really wanted those Cha-Cha bucks, but I'm not gonna get them. I don't know how many A presses it takes to beat this game. A doesn't serve, like, an extremely useful role in this game, so I imagine it wouldn't be many. Also, it's bombs, not stick. Stick is its own equip later. Weird shot is a glitch, yes. Doesn't matter at all, actually. As long as I pull the bomb immediately here. Why is he here? Do not get jinxed, do not. Okay. Oh my god, almost got jinxed. That would have cost me like 10 seconds. Anna, thank you so much for the host, dude. How was any percent today? I don't want crit heart cam, but taking the hit's fine. Ooh, that was fast. That's a kind of precise shot. No. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about dying here. 1.5 hearts on Twinmold is scary. I'm always at this health and bug limit, and it's always scary. Hopefully it's fine. I hate having this amount of health for Twinmold in this category, but it always happens. Red hit. Okay, I'll take it. Not a great pattern. Four arrows on red, he's dead. Just 4 arrows, that's all I need. That was a bad cycle. I could have ended him on that cycle if I didn't suck. Why is it so cold? Okay. I might be saving some time here. I think I am, it looks like. So that's good. So now I can save 25 seconds on Majora, and my Majora fight is really going to be the difference between 247 again and 246. Nice, right on top of the heart container. I actually wanted that to refill my health. Wow, that was gold. That was a terrible Twinmold fight. It must have been the rest of Stone Tower was good. Because that Twinmold was not good. My favorite boss in Majora's Mask is Goat. Followed by Twinmold, followed by Georg, followed by Odolwa. I'd like Odolwa more. Or, I like Odolwa's design and attacks, he's just too easy. That's probably my fault for being, like, playing the game a lot. Odolwa's design is good, and as a first boss, he's good. Oh, I need to ban Sample and Boob, and then I'm gonna need to remod them, and that's so much effort. I like fighting Goat both ways. However, I was referring to both of them purely from, like, the casual perspective. I thought I did. I'm pretty sure, yeah, purging someone should still remove mod, I think. Alright. Well, first run of the day was not that good, and this one has had its issues, but still on pace for a mid 246. My god, 245 in this category is not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Though, like, this run got caught in Pirate's Fortress. I got caught by a pirate. Oh my god. I severely overestimated how difficult 245 was gonna be. Bell is a Japanese speedrunner. He has run a lot of OT categories. He's run some MM. He's run Wind Waker Bug Limit. Gets around. But he streams occasionally on Twitch. I think he streams mostly on Nico Nico. I will, Bon, I will. Bon, okay. Okay, it is time, dude. And by that, I mean it's time in like 4 minutes. I finally got rid of Poosh, and I'm just using something that was like on my computer called Snipping Tool. Which the only downside of it is it doesn't like auto upload to the internet, but it's not a huge issue. Because I can just copy paste it into Twitter. Snipping Tool. P's, not F's. Apparently it's on every Windows 8 operating system and later, so it should be on Windows 10 as well. I didn't know about it. It's just Windows Snipping Tool. Every computer has it. Alt print screen, for some reason, doesn't actually capture live split correctly. I don't know why. At least on my computer. It's weird. It's like slightly offset, just like Poosh was. Okay. I am on PB Pace, Death Warrior. I'm quite well. I played pretty well in the late game this time around. I saved a lot of time. Not all of the time I could have saved, but quite a lot of it. Oh man, the spam bots are here. Love it. Well, that's fine. Means my run is cursed, huh? Probably. Like, my last two bug limit PBs have both had terrible Majora fights. Like, I just need a good Majora fight, man. I can't get a good one in bug limit for some reason, even though it's not that hard. I actually warmed up with it today. It's one of the things I warmed up with, so it should be one of the things the most fresh on my mind. It shouldn't be an issue. Majora kills me with 5 hearts, then something went terribly, terribly wrong. 5 hearts is plenty. As it is, if you die with 4 hearts, something already went terribly, terribly wrong, and I have an extra heart. The only Majora fight that's risky is the 3-heart Majora fight, honestly. Maybe dude, it totally is me tweeting my run. Every Majora fight has been bad because I always tweet the run. It all makes sense now. Alright, I'm not looking at chat for this Majora fight. I've had enough of the bad Majora fights. You guys are getting ignored. He did a weird thing, okay. Really weird how he dodged that. He's moving! That was a really weird mask fight. He moved so fast after getting up there. I was a little bit concerned. He normally doesn't move that fast. And then the bomb missing was a small thing. That's fine. Really, it's this phase that matters a lot. That was fine. That was mediocre, but fine. Okay. As long as Wrath is good. That's it. Mid 246. 2:46, 33, 35-second PB. Not a perfect Majora, didn't need one. Untied the record. Oh my god, finally. And now, I need a 2:45, because 2:46 sucks. Like, this run was actually awful! Which is funny, I think this run is worse than my 2:47, but it's only because I've gotten so much better since my 2:47 that my standards have gone up faster than my time has gone down. Does that make sense? Like, my standards have increased at a faster rate than my time has decreased. Oh my god. Whatever, dude. At least I got it. Thanks, Faeror. Dude, thanks, Monster Tactics, for the 100 bits. Thanks, Mace. Dude, gents, congrats on OT Hundo record for however long that mistake was. That was funny. Synagoth, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Holy heck. Ipsadi with the 12. Thank you guys very much. And thank you all for the congrats. I'm happy I stopped choking runs. Hey, Fig. Yeah, I already had a tie for world record with Bell. So any PB unties the record. I just untied it. Oh my god, Cha-Cha. You don't gotta make it about that. Tweet out the PB? What if tweeting out the PB jinxes the run, though? I already jinxed the room. It's too late, might as well keep going. PB stands for personal best. It means it's the best time I've ever gotten in the category I was running. Everyone else's answer is probably also correct. Peanut butter isn't good anymore because of that roommate that kept the peanut butter jar behind me. Peanut butter is no longer a good thing. PB doesn't stand for peanut butter anymore. No more runs for tonight, that's it. We're gonna let the credits finish out, and then I think we're gonna do a PB host and raid on somebody. And I'm actually probably gonna do the Switch test stream on Trev Practice, because I want to raid somebody with the PB, give someone a bunch of viewers that deserves it. So I'm probably gonna do a Switch test on another account, just so that I can give someone that raid and host. You know, I hope that makes sense. At some point tonight, I'll probably submit the record. I mean, the text at the top for the record is just something I wrote there. Like, look, I can just change it. Ready? What'd I get? 246.33. See? There you go. Alright, guys. So we are going to give someone a big raid host all of that jazz, especially since Enop hosted me, so anyone who's, like, lurking from Enop's raid or is very confused when they were listening to Enop and then all of a sudden you were listening to me, you're joining this raid, you have no choice in the matter. Let me just find us a solid target real quick. Raid Cha-Cha. Did he, like, if he actually went live, that'd be hilarious, but... oh my god. No, Cha-Cha, don't do it, man. Don't you dare. Alright, I think we're gonna raid and host. We got Kingdom Hearts, we got Super Mario 64 DS, some Majora's Mask any %, OT Hundo. There's actually quite a few people streaming. Pokemon Stadium 2, Gym Leader Castle, Round 1. Dang, Round 2's the true. A bunch of Super Mario Odyssey that I just don't want to host. I'm done with Super Mario Odyssey, dude. Alright, I'm gonna host I'm gonna do someone doing any %. I'm gonna host Hope Squidward today. So if you don't know my raid message, it is the time with whatever you emote you want on either side of it. My example is gonna have "Oh my dog." You may change the emote to whatever one you want, and get in there, spam his chat to death as much as you can. Make his chat unreadable. There you go. Alright guys, everyone have a good night. I'm gonna let the credits finish, but please go raid him, because I'm gonna take off Facecam and mic for now. Just let it finish. So, thank you everyone for the congrats, though. And I will probably be streaming tomorrow, the same thing, because this is not at 2:45. It really is not, and it should be. Alright guys, everyone have a good night. Thank you so much.